the best way to fool people is to help them, is to ask what they want, ask what they need. Do they need any help doing anything? Do they need any money, or do they need their car fixed? Do they need the grass cut? Do they need their children looked out for? Do they need a job? Do they need anything to get them to think that I am a decent person and want to help? Trust me, I will help. And overall, that was a flat-out lie.
Why do you think makes people so trusting?
What do you mean, as far as trusting?
Trusting you.
Trusting me? Because to trust me, I thought that I could be trusted to a certain extent. But behind their back, no. I would take things from them, steal from them, scope out things that I could steal, just see what I could get out of somebody, just get what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I see something I want to get somebody to trust me. Like, say if I was to go over and cut this person's grass, fix his car, loan him some money, and then and if I see something I want, like he's got a nice stereo, and I would set it up. I would say, hey, well, he's not home at such and such a time. That'd be the perfect time to go get me a stereo. So I would say, hey, he's gone. I know exactly how to get in through the back way. I'll even go into his house and open a window so I can come in here tomorrow and steal his stereo. I was looking out for number one, for me. I didn't have any empathy for anybody else because it seemed to me nobody had any empathy for me. I wasn't going to give anybody any empathy who didn't give it to me. And that was it. That was bottom line. You don't, I didn't have people cry for me or tell me, ask me if I needed anything. Then, you know, I wouldn't use any empathy. I would fake it. Now, fake empathy, like saying, I know how you feel. I've been in that situation before. I've done that, and it didn't turn out all that hot. And I would fake it, but there wasn't no empathy there. That was just a show. That was just to tell. That was just to get the person to say, well, hey, you know, it seems like he's pretty.
Of men who were motivated to commit violence just like me. And without exception, every one of them was deeply involved in
that his chances of getting into serious trouble are nil?
I'm afraid I don't. Both in my experience with this particular patient and in general. In fact, it's almost inevitable.
Why?
Well, the psychopath is characteristically an individual who just is unable to follow a plan of action through to its logical conclusion. They are basically irresponsible people, while being at the same time intelligent and manifesting all kinds of innate capabilities. They don't seem to be able to sustain this. They're subject to their whims. Their frustration tolerance is low. If they want to do something, they do it on the moment with little or no regard for the consequences, either for themselves and unfortunately for other people.
What made him this way?
Well, I suspect that many of these people in their early childhood did not have the opportunity to form really satisfying relationships with their parents and with other people. And they grow up with some kind of innate incapacity to establish meaningful relationships with other people.